begging me to take him back. Get down on your hands and knees and beg me, please. And the funny thing is if you think I'm joking, I'm not.
From going from one of the most loved people in the community to a literal predator at 40 after being a medically retired law enforcement officer, IMMS Gaming has had a really weird, wacky journey. And I'm here to expose the truth behind this guy, the fact that he should not be posting and gaining money from his young fan base when he has been begging and asking people to send videos of them on their hands and knees, which I know this victim personally. Like, I have been friends with this victim long before I even knew IMMS, and the fact that I hadn't been told as soon as it happened, which was really concerning, but the fact that I've now known, and the fact that I've spoken in cool with Freak, the guy who originally helped exposing him in an 1.5-hour video, I will also be making probably over an hour video, which will be this video, exposing the truth behind him and going through it with Freak on cool and how he was also affected. So, if you think IMMS Gaming should be banned and put in prison for his crimes, then make sure you like and subscribe for more videos like this. Now let's get right into the video.
No, it is going to be on mobile. I don't have my PC at the moment.
Mobile's better, actually.
I like PC. We just... People... What the fuck?
Has he deleted his account?
I mean, he could have. But... I bet if I look through enough...
I actually saw that video on
right here. Aha, right here. Alright. Oh yeah, this is gonna be some crazy shit. Just go way up. In the beginning, I got a clip from him on his YouTube. This is like around when I was first introduced into his stream. Which was all fine at first. So I don't feel well. There's one of the videos. It's, if you want, we can watch through this.
Yeah.
It's just when he got his PC, he paid like $7 grand for it.
$7 grand? How did he get that much money, bro?
He was making payments on it. Apparently he's got some decent credit from what he told me. And the one thing he would flex is his fucking credit. But, it's whatever, I guess.
So you wanted to...
Should have recorded it.
You wanted to edit for him, right?
Yeah, I was gonna be his editor for a while because, I mean, I didn't have a PC of my own at the time. I was living in New Mexico. I was his neighbor. So...
Did you, if you don't mind me asking, did you ever do anything in real life?
I did, yes.
Like, with him. How old are you again?
I am 20. It's not going to be any minor refiner type of deal unless he's, like, exploiting it for money from what I've heard from other people.
But when you did it, you were obviously of age, weren't you?
Oh, yeah. I was still 20. This has only happened, like, October.
Sorry, you go.
It was, like, October or November. Yeah, November is when it was. Looking at the times. But... yeah, just simple bullshit, and then sorry, my beat edit bit law. You good? He said you can spank me later. I'm like, just started spamming a bunch of random like emojis because like, bruh, that was completely out of random.
And
Done another video for me to edit for him. Never ended up actually happening because this dude just flat out weirded me out. Dancing glizzies. I mean, that's like. Also, I'm gonna expose myself a little bit here. I know you exposed racist.
keep in mind, I did talk to Freak about this, and he did apologize for his actions and has decided not to do it again, which we're all grateful for. Thank you, Freak.
So then he sent me this fucking gift. Oh no, I lost my mind. I'm like, dude, what? Sent him this gift. It was just getting more and more uncomfortable with the stuff he was sending. Sucking on cake. All right, I'm about to get racist. Rag. I ain't even got a gift for this one, man. What the hell? Just a bunch of yeah, bunch of random stuff. Bunch more bullshit. Edward, my bad. I'm concerned. Bunch of only thing better than cock is more cock. Skull. Wow, really? How did you become racist? Just like why you guess you don't like me because I'm not white. There's one thing I learned about this man, like being his neighbor, is that plausible deniability is his best friend.
If your own neighbor is about to expose you and he's saying plausible deniability is your best friend, then it's your best friend and you've been using it too much. It's also not an excuse for anything that he's done, and any reasoning behind, oh, he was just messing around or something, it's not an excuse.
He will like if something he says a joke and it's not like he really doesn't mean it as a joke unless it gets the wrong reaction. I learned that just from being in a room with him.
So like,
What?
he could say a joke, but if it gets like a bad reaction from his audience or something, he'll just say, "Oh yeah,
it's a joke."
But sometimes
Yeah.
he actually meant it.
Yeah, that's his plausible deniability. I'm not going to say all of them are that way. I'm sure some of them are jokes, if not most of them. But there are some of those ones he'll direct at people that he's serious about unless they're not. Like, I don't mean to rant on about other people, but like the Astro case. I don't know if you saw my video on this.
No, I saw both of them, bro. I'm glad you.
Okay.
I'm glad you did them videos. To be fair.
I mean, honestly, the first one could have been a little bit better quality, but being my first like commentary style video, could have been better.
My first one's the same. Like it was not the best commentary style, but
right. And then he says to himself, like, no wonder why you tapped out because in that little run-in, dare I say, when we did have that interaction, I did not finish. I tapped out. I'm like, dude, I can't do this. I'm gonna have to talk to you later, man. I am not in the mindset for this.
What, if you don't mind me asking, what were you actually doing? I can blur it if you want, or like censor it slightly, so it's quite obvious.
I mean, like, it's either way, whatever you want to do. I'm not very, like...
If you want me to censor it, that's fine.
But... I mean, we had... I'm gonna say that flat out.
Oh, okay.
And he says, no wonder why you tapped out, because, I didn't finish. I completely tapped out and couldn't do it anymore. And I just said,
you had a girlfriend, right? Did you still have a girlfriend at this time?
No, I did not. We just recently broke up, like, the month beforehand.
And then, your sexuality, I'm just guessing, it went all over the place.
Yeah, I had, like, a bisexual phase, had a little, like, hookup with some other motherfucker, and I guess Bo got jealous or something. I don't even know what that part was about, in all honesty. But I guess this man's been wanting me for a minute since I came around to New Mexico because I'm a fucking Utah boy. I'll say that right now. But he says, well, the no don't lie, LOL. Happy no November. Well, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I didn't finish. In all honesty, I physically couldn't. You could. Whether it's that I'm crazy big, is that I'm not crazy big into guys, or I'm just so low mentally that I'm just not, freaky. Weird. Freak show ain't freaky.
That's
It's just new to you. I was the same way. No, it's all good. Another day, another headline. IMMS has relations with his editor, Justin. Oh, and he wanted me to call him, like, Monique. That was odd. I'm like, dude, you don't gotta pretend to be somebody else. Like, I know you want a little code name, but he wanted me to call him Monique if, like, I wanted him in the sheets or something.
right. I was gonna ask, what's his age now?
He's somewhere in his 40s.
Right, and then what was he still in his 40s or something when he asked Astro for that video?
Get down on your hands and knees and beg me, please.
I want to say this only happened that thing only happened like 2-ish years ago. I know I have a source who sent me links to their streams, and if you want, we can go to those.
Yeah, we can. Let's go through the DMs first.
Okay.
I just want to see.
Let's see. He's like, I keep it on the real low, dog. Just between us. More videos. Cock jump scare. Cat photo. When the monster calls you her.
He talks very, like, sexually towards you, even though you're, like, half his age.
Right. From what I've heard other people say, because I've told a couple of people about my situation that also fucking hate this guy. He still can be considered a predator since I'm not like the most well off mentally as a schizophrenic, deal with a lot of anxiety, a shit ton of depression, ADHD, a bunch of shit. And now PTSD, because fucking A. Right.
Why not? Right.
This is not the only person that's done shit like this to me. I won't get into that though, since it's not really part of this situation.
Yeah, that's your choice.
Yeah. Okay, he says, I think I'm done with the video. I said, alright. I just sent some random gift saying that feeling when knee surgery is tomorrow. And it's just, Rotas drops some wild shit, like, in me, lol, and knee surgery. Boom, chat gift.
Like, you're obviously joking around, and this guy's just trying
to... This man's just wanting it all. And he's sending this shit to me while I'm right across the, I'm maybe a couple steps away from his doorstep. We were that close neighbors, next door neighbors. Imagine not finishing Hello Charlotte. This post is made by the I Finished HC gang. What the fuck?
I have no clue what that is.
Yeah, I don't either. He says, why don't you come up and f*** me up sometime? I just said, okay, buddy, chill. I had enough of it. He says, okay, I'll leave you alone. Now hit me up. Just chill the fuck out, man. It's starting to make me uncomfortable when it's all the time because I still like women more than men, which is still the case. He says, okay, I understand. Thank you. That's why I'm done. It was going to be the last one anyways. You see what I mean about the plausible deniability?
Right. Like I said before, remembering that plausible deniability is supposedly his best friend, as of Freak's words, and shown in this clip.
As a plausible deniability is his best friend.
This shows that there have been clear links between his the accusations and also the fact that plausible deniability has been used multiple times, where he says something and only if he gets backlash, he says it was a joke. But if it never gets backlash, and there is a high chance that it actually meant it.
Where he'll completely retract on his word. And like pretend, oh yeah, it's just gonna be a one-time thing when we all know that's not the case from looking at these DMs. I just called this shit out. You know I don't like when you do shit like this. If it happens, it happens. That's all I'm gonna say. I still love you though. It's not all the time or never again for me. Well, I hope it's not never again, but yeah, I see. Well, that's it then. Sorry. Bye. You want to let me talk or what? Talk while I'm stopping you. So I just dropped the paragraph. I said, all right, sweet. You also need to understand, I haven't had the crazy sex drive like I used to. I've been so down mentally that I haven't even been able to do it myself. Part of me thinks that it's experimenting with sexuality, but at the same time, I still want a woman under me mainly. I am bi-curious and not exactly sure if I want to be completely bisexual. I'm young, what can I say? And another thing is that I don't fuck my friends very often. It messes with the dynamic, which is completely true. It's fucked over the dynamic for the second time now. I understand. One thing I do want to make clear, I can cuddle without playing around. So yeah, I'll follow your lead. Sure, buddy. That's like the one reason I invited you over, because I needed someone to hold. And next thing you know, bro made moves on me. So
Wait, so he made like sexual moves towards you.
yeah, it was chilling. It was gonna be like, the normal homie cuddle sesh type of deal.
Yeah, no.
But turns out that can never fucking happen. And I learned that lesson forever.
Like, you just wanted to like chill with him, maybe watch something together, but
Yeah,
he
exactly. And then he took it. He made the first move in general.
How long was he with you when he came over till he started doing stuff sexually?
I'd say about like 15-ish, maybe 20 minutes. I'm not exactly sure. Somewhere around that area.
15-20 minutes it took for him to start acting sexually on you. You're half his
Yep.
age. And just because you're his neighbor, he decides to, like, would it class as seducing you into wanting to do this? Because before this, like, how long were you straight for?
I had a girlfriend I was straight my entire life. I was doing my thing. But, the one time I tried to, get a little bit curious, I guess, and actually, like, act, in a sense, do the unholy.
Right, but
Like, sorry for laughing, but the way I'm wording it is cursed.
yeah, but what age did you start, like, being more curious towards your sexuality?
20.
20, and you're good.
Also 20. Yeah, so I started only experimenting like October, November of last year. So not that long. And then I haven't really done anything about it since I moved away from New Mexico, away from the fucking creeps. But anyways, so I'll continue reading. So I understand one thing. I do want to make clear I can cuddle without playing around. So yeah, I'll follow your lead. Well, I don't want you to hate me because I'm feeling like I never should have because I just wanted to please you and maybe help release stress. And I don't lie with my depression and anxiety, etc. I need something to help with stress. It's a type of therapy in a way.
So,
Well, I'm going to try and take a little nap. I'll get back with you later, okay? I just said, rest easy, man. I do not hate you in any shape or form, rest assured. I'm just so down in my mental right now that it's like, don't even have the urge to pound one out myself. I kind of laugh about it because Freak Show isn't so freaky. By the way, I wish I could make everyone happy and also be what people want me to be, but I obviously can't be a hot girl, but I am doing the most with what I got. XOXO. I said, I don't judge you for that. I did have fun with what you have. It's just my own mindset. Like, if I were in any better mindset, this wouldn't be a problem. I'm gonna be flat out honest with you. Like, if I wasn't so fucked up in the head, I wouldn't have a problem with this. But, no lie, but I do love when we cuddle and can't wait till you can bust because that is definitely satisfying to me. I don't enjoy it if you don't get off. But yeah, nap talk later. let me even out my scoreboard with guys and girls, and maybe it'll be easier. I don't know what that means, but yeah, everyone has their own process. It means I gotta have a girl under me to break the cycle of just men at this point in time. Yeah, I get it. Too much of one thing can fuck everything up. But I'm here, and you know that no feelings involved, and that's why I don't kiss. But if there's ever a kiss and I know the other person has feelings and my feelings are involved, till then, I don't give a fuck. It's all just for fun and to get you off. But yeah, talk to you later. You tried pinning this on me. I haven't been able to get the stuff from your apartment. They locked it. Shit. I bet you could ask Suzanne to let you in. Just some like personal stuff, dude. Oh, fuck. But don't mind that. I haven't been able to get the stuff from the apartment. But then you plan on hopping on Fortnite again soon? Yeah, in a few hours. Oh, by the way, I just want you to let you know things out of the apartment. All right. Want to play when I get on? I'm down. Just simple stuff.
Mm.
And but
We'll ignore. I can always censor.
Right. But that was just like, yeah, if it take out the entire screen. So this is like, what the fuck? LMFAO, when you gonna hop on, bro? I am on. Oh shit, you're on, Skull. And this is all pretty casual stuff. It was all just the stuff beforehand. And I was also like calling him out for stuff in his chat. I'm like, hey, I noticed that in your chat, you also made someone uncomfortable and they stopped viewing. Want to try and tone it all down a notch so you don't lose more viewers? Just trying to give him some, a little bit of advice. Yeah. Not only did it make them uncomfortable, but yet again, you made me and even my older brother uncomfortable with the constant sexual jokes you make. It's one thing to make a dirty joke, but you direct it at others, and that's what makes it uncomfortable. Peter, and he just collapsed back with freedom of speech, and people just need to know what joking is, but I also know how things can be. Dude, I'm trying to give you advice so maybe you don't lose follower count. It may be a joke, but that doesn't mean everyone's gonna laugh. Well, I'm about to get back on. I can't please everyone and won't. I'm just going to have a good and bad moment. Sometimes it can be overwhelming, but other times it won't be. And then I just called him out for more bullshit. I'm going to stand on business type of deal. I've noticed something. You say you're like Deadpool, quote unquote, with your humor, but you scale it 10 times what he does. Not everyone wants to hear a sexual innuendo every 30 seconds. Plus, given the fact you're as old as you are, it kind of just seems creepy. Actually, very creepy. It's one thing to say I'm hard after a good clip, or that dude just pulled a ditty, baby oil and all on my ass after getting destroyed. But when it's your only kind of humor, it makes a lot of people uncomfortable. It takes a lot to make me uncomfortable, and you've hit that point almost every time we talk. I'm speaking for myself and some of your community as well. And he finally comes back with something decent. And he's like, well, your opinion is welcome and can be considered, but no promises. Of course, nothing personal. I'll be having a fight with myself. And that point, it just sounds like guilt tripping. And I just said, this isn't just my opinion. After seeing someone else say something about it, I thought as someone who's more of a friend than a viewer, I could speak up for him. Dude, you do know people say tons of shit even when I'm not saying anything and still have something to be bitter about. So I see your point, and I'm glad to have you as a friend to keep me under control a little bit. But yeah, I'm not perfect. I do see how people take things, but I can't always control how people see or take things. And some people who have problems or take things more than a joke need to look at themselves, because nobody is perfect. And even though I'll try to ease up on the jokes, it's not going to stop people bitching about something. Once again, thank you for being a friend and letting me know. I'll try to be better. And I sent him my YouTube link. Shameless plug.
I'm trying to sort my mic out. So, literally, that one message, if you scroll up a little bit, where you started talking about how you actually felt about what he was doing, just like when you first encountered him. Wait, no, a bit lower. That one. So okay. That was when you thought this is going a bit too far.
Mm-hmm.
Like you saw. Oh, hold on, if I'm like a bit low. So you saw what was happening, like from his community, And
Oh yeah.
that was when you thought someone needs to step in, otherwise this dude's gonna lose everything.
Yeah, I thought I'd just step up and let him know, hey, before you fuck up, let me help you not fuck up. Yeah, I decided to just step up and be like, hey man, before people lose their shit and try and get you for something, this is before I knew anything else about like what he was doing. I didn't like look back on his stuff. I just kind of focused on what was in the present, being the normal me. And then when I saw that in chat, as I repeated and said, I'll say fucking again, brain not working.
Wait,
yeah,
do you know who that person was that was in chat?
That was in chat. I ended up learning eventually, but that was way after all this. But he said something along the lines of like, my virgin ears can't hear this, and like left the stream. No, glance it off. Normal dragon activity, I guess. But let's see.
Yeah,
and that was probably one of the biggest times I've pressed him.
Just wanted to clarify, that's all.
Yeah, of course.
Right, so you sent him your YouTube channel.
Yeah, I sent him my YouTube, which I might still work on rebranding. So you wanted to know my number for? I was working on that, like, did you ever see that, like, I think it was like an hour and a half long video exposing that I also took part in?
No, but I think I know what video you're on about. I don't think I watched it, but I think I know what video you're on about.
Yeah, that's a bunch of stuff. And I was showing them text messages too, because I do also have text. I can find that. For sure. But
oh, I know what you're on about. I know which one you're on about.
Yeah, I called like his roommate Matt just to, read off the number and show that it is his. So that's the context behind, like, so you wanted to know my number for it? I got busy, but I was gonna text you and see what's up since I lost your number for a bit. It's like, okay, cool, Happy New Year's. Simple stuff. Oh, and then I fucking sent him. Okay, so he said, what's up? Because I was in his stream, and I came up with probably one of the funniest memes known to man on this dude. It's in my server, actually. It's the dragon is not beating the allegations meme.
They start buying subscribers.
Yeah, this is when he started botting subs. You can see that it's all, like, even numbers. See, it's all even numbers. And he's still going up, actually. He's at like 12K now. And I bet if you check his social blade right now, that won't change. But he'd always jump subs within like 2 seconds. He jumped like 10 or something. He'd always just stay in the 10th place. That's the weirdest part to me. Oh, okay. Maybe exposed gay, but don't admit it. You just hit the... Oh. So then we hopped in a call, and I was throwing stuff... I was throwing all this stuff at him about it. I was pressing his shit proper. I wish I would have recorded this call itself. Because this man flat out used, like, what's the YouTube way of saying it? Like, self-deletion attempts against me.
Oh, so you wanted... I can like censor it. You wanted to yourself, right?
Oh yeah. I tried, and
he's...
I can get way deep into that.
Like, he was trying to manipulate you using your side attempts.
Yup. When the only thing that motherfucker did while I was in the process of it is walk into my house, look at me for a sec, think I was asleep, patted my chest or something, and then left. Which is kind of how I made it, honestly. That's how I wanted it to look, but fuck it, we ball. Well, okay, maybe exposed gay, but don't admit it. You just hit the lowest of the low talking about that. You brought it on yourself. We could be talking about this as friends, but you chose to stab your real friends in the back. Now your true colors are showing. That's what happens when you're a fucking creep. Okay, psycho, now proof there is all of the truth I have to say. Now it's gonna come out. Well, dude, really? Dude, thanks. Can we talk, please? And then the motherfucker blocks me.
Dude, do you know what? Wait, hold up. Does he have a Discord server still?
Actually, good question. I'm gonna take a guess and say he does. And I left it before he could ban me. I could always just join up and be like, hey, yo, you a bitch, spam my sticker. Hey, yo, you a bitch.
Fact is, he hosted 3 times in the same day, and all videos, of course. And then, has he gone live recently? Yeah, he was live 15 hours ago.
He's live almost every day.
He did take a little break after a while, but...
Yeah, it's because he was moving.
Note the fact that he moved immediately after being exposed for his weird actions. It's just to evade police action, because most people in his community actually knew around the area where he lived, so they could contact the police and get them involved and get him arrested for his crimes. So instead he moved, run to freak somewhere near the area, but he still moved away just to get away from the situation. He physically moved houses to stop people from calling the police on him, which is evasion of the police. Like, it's evading a crime. Oh, so you caught him at a bad time, I'm guessing.
Yeah. Basically.
He does reuse thumbnails quite a lot, to be fair.
You want to know the funny thing? He's being called out for stealing somebody else's thumbnail.
Super was I.
Whose thumbnail?
I don't remember exactly, but I could probably ask around and get it, but it's simple stuff. If you want, I can show you his YouTube posts too, and the ones that are directed towards, like, me or other people. I know there was especially one, and it was an old roommate of mine that also fucking traumatized me.
Was it one? Was it like?
Why didn't?
Yeah.
It's
There, IMMS, yeah.
It's just, hey, look, my video.
Dude, your video pops up on, like, the front, like, the top of the...
Exactly. I love it. Okay, let's go to his post. But you see, he's got 12K now. Sorry to everyone. I had to get off stream so I didn't mistake. I have a doctor's appointment. Let's see.
Yeah, I've been reading through a few of these. I sent you an image of one that I was looking at that I think was about you. I'm not too sure, because he did, obviously, when he was having his break, he did kept posting saying there was a new dragon coming or something like that.
Yep. And someone's, like, something about someone's roommate. Yeah, that was my roommate.
Then the haters, blah, blah, blah. And then, don't forget, he does also post multiple times, like, begging on his community tab for people to send him money.
Oh, God. Okay, let's read this one just for shits and giggles. I see how much the haters pay attention. Thanks so much. One thing, I won't stoop to your level and expose y'all. You're about to witness a live Fruit Show crash out. Unreleased edition. One thing, I won't stoop to your level and expose. Bah. One thing, I won't stoop to your level and expose y'all. Probably because you got nothing to expose us for. The fact is, no one is perfect, as the Bible says, those without sin may cast the first stone. Yet you are not without sin, but you still throw stones. Okay, buddy. Not like you follow the Bible much if you're going crazy at it would do. No, not saying that.
Yeah.
I'm a man of no perfection, and how is human and how English when? One of the mistakes I have made is letting haters affect me. Yeah, dealing with me, motherfucker. When things are misinterpreted and twisted into hate, well, what does that say about you, the haters? We're not, I mean, yeah, we're haters, but for a valid reason. I mean, if you think about it, you fucked over a lot of people. You've pissed off a decent amount of the internet, and you're also not even following the terms of service by botting your subs. This is just give us a reason not to hate you.
Dude, there's so much on him. You obviously know Astro, yeah?
Yeah, I know Astro.
So what happened was, from what I remember, is in a stream, he IMMS blocked Astro and begged him in, like, Astro was begging him to add him back, and he said,
so
like a video.
What? Yeah, so Dragon said like some shit like, he said something like, I want to speak to your parents. I want you to send me a video of you on your hands and knees begging me to add you back on Fortnite. Like, bro, I swear to whatever God you believe in, I don't think any God of anyone could believe in would think that's right.
Thing is, how old is Astro again? Like right now, or
Astro's like 13, 14 maybe at most.
and this was obviously like 2 years ago, so you'd be 12.
Yeah, he'd be 12.
So he
was 12 at the fucking time
to get on his hands and knees.
His age was on the clock, like flat out.
Dude, that is actually illegal.
Oh yeah.
Does he still live in the same, like, place?
Apartments? No. He moved.
Right, do you know where he moved to? Did he ever tell you?
Nope. He moved after all the exposition stuff was happening.
He moved after and didn't tell anyone where he moved, I'm guessing.
Basically.
So if that's like, so people couldn't report it to the police and actually get him arrested for this.
You know, that could be a chance. That could be a big chance.
That's what that's where my mind's going. He's moved just so the police can't get involved and actually, like, punish him for what he did.
Oh yeah. That could be part of it. Who knows though? He's been talking about moving for a decent amount of time, but I didn't know like if he was actually gonna like do it.
Do you know his government name? Like,
I do. It's like, if you want to like bleep it out, I do know his legal name, and it's pretty easy to find too.
He still lives in the same, like, country, I'm guessing.
Oh yeah, he still lives in the same state, in the same area. I'm more than likely sure.
If he lives in the same area, right, like nearby where his old place was, I'm guessing.
Right, yeah.
Moved so people wouldn't report it to the police.
Right.
But in state, like the same town or something?
It could be the same town, honestly. I don't really know much about where he is, his whereabouts now. Hell, he could be in Timbuktu for all I know. But you can pretty easily see his name if you just look at his, like, banner. You see from the action drama movie 3, Dead or Alive. You can usually look that up, look up the cast members, and you can find them.
Exactly.
So,
I genuinely...
you tried poking holes. I'm gonna stop my stream, though.
Yeah, that's fine. I genuinely do believe, though, that because it is illegal. There's no doubt about it.
Oh, yeah. Without a doubt.
What I'm saying is, we should genuinely contact his local authorities and put all the evidence we have against him and actually punish him for what he did.
Yeah. I think one of the main Yeah, one of the main reasons I didn't throw any of the of this stuff in my video was mainly because it was already being shown, and I didn't know if I was gonna get fucked over by YouTube for posting it. Like, bro, copyright strike both my first video and then my crash out one as well. So I had to re-upload those like last month, maybe 2 months ago or something. That was hectic. Had to watch a whole thing on copyright. Like, dude, it's fair use.
So I want to go over like with Astro, because Astro, he's really close to me. Like, he's a really close friend of mine.
Oh yeah?
But the fact that when I first heard of what IMMS did, I was still a fan of his at the time, and then I heard what he did, and immediately just hopped on a stream and just made like a 3,000 word essay against him.
Damn. Well, I don't know how long you were following, but you probably saw me in some of his streams.
Honestly, I wasn't the biggest fan of him, but I was still like a supporter of him. He donated because I was a broke 12-year-old.
Right.
Apparently,
of course.
Or like 13-year-old.
Apparently his favorite victims.
Either half his age, meaning you are like a quarter of his age.
Right, you're like a quarter. I'm like half of his age. That's extra cursed. I mean, at least it was like somewhat legal in my case. It was legal in my case, but like
it was legal in your
immoral.
It's still immoral because of how it's 20 years, over 20 years of an age gap.
Yeah.
Isn't he a law enforcement officer, like a retired law enforcement officer?
Yeah, he used to be.
Because he was medically retired, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he was sent on medical leave.
That's... I actually can't believe it as well.
You don't even want to know any of the conversations that this man had. Like he just went on about being like that law enforcement officer.
And this is where the cool ends. I'd like to state the fact that this video goes along with YouTube's community guidelines and child safety guidelines thoroughly. And if this video does get taken down, it will be back up as soon as possible. I will have to keep this for at least a solid 2 months. And if he wants to hold a grudge for 2 months, so be it. I will hold it for longer. Now, thank you for watching, and let's hope this guy actually gets banned by YouTube, even though YouTube doesn't know how to do anything. Have a lovely day, and I'll speak to you guys soon. Peace.